supposed to be getting up to about 26 degrees today, which is going to be pretty warm, so I decided to come out slightly earlier than I usually do. I normally set off around about 10:30, but we went out just gone 9:30 this morning, I think. So I think I'm going to get most of this walk done before I stop for lunch. Just want to try and beat the heat, as they say. I found a nice 12.5 kilometre walk today. Well, I'm not sticking to the exact trail because the place that I parked wasn't really anywhere near it. It took me half an hour just to walk to the trail that I'm on now. But I think overall it's going to be around about 12-13 kilometres, which is pretty steady, pretty good going. I think it's like quite a nice sweet spot for me. It's not too far and it's not too short. It's just kind of right in the middle of what I like. But it's a Wednesday today, haven't seen a single person yet. Like always, midweek walking, never come across anybody, which I quite like, to be honest with you. I like having the peace and the quiet and the sense that I've got the world to myself. So I'm just walking through a load of fishing lakes. I think I've passed about 4 or 5 now, some bigger than others. I never understood fishing, I don't get it. I understand the whole peace and quiet, just relaxing and, I don't know, just kind of doing nothing, and I kind of get that. But I don't understand why you have to hook the fish out of the water. Like, I don't get that. Like, why has that got to be a part of it? Why can't you just go down to the pond or the lake and just sit there and chill out? Just, I don't know. I just don't get it. If anybody watching this is an avid fisherman, then please let me know, because I just don't see how the whole ripping a hook through a fish's mouth is enjoyable. Just don't get it. Maybe it's just me. So I was just thinking this would be quite a nice spot to stop for lunch, next to the ford in the middle of the road. But there's lots of flies and little midgies around it because it's water. So I've decided it's going to be a bad idea to do that. I've also finished the main loop of the walk as well. So there's a footpath that just goes off to the right here, and that's the way that I went, and I did a big loop and sort of came back this way. So I've got about half an hour until I get back to the van, and it's only 11:30, so I think I'm going to head back and then I'm going to find a nice spot to stop, and then we can have some lunch. I'll try and find somewhere in the shade because it's way too hot in the sun. I'm like absolutely sweating like, I don't know what, a pig. Why do people say sweating like a pig? Pigs don't sweat, do they? Maybe they do, I guess they must do. Oh my god, there's a deer there that just scared the absolute life out of me. Oh, that was so scary. I just looked to my left and it was staring at me. Terrifying. I bet the person who did that's well proud of themselves. I literally cannot find anywhere to stop. There's quite a few trees, but there's nothing to sit on underneath them. And I'm literally back at the van. Oh, might as well have lunch in the van. Oh dear. I'm absolutely exhausted though. God. Ooh. $12:24. That half an hour back from the ford took a bit longer than I thought it would, probably because it was all uphill. I'm not going to cop out of my lunch though. I'm still going to use my stove. I'm just going to have it at the back here. So oh I'm knackered. This week everybody, we've got jackfruit, 3 bean and chipotle chili. Bit too hot for soup today, but can't have a walk without soup. It's just against the law. We can't be doing that. So just under 3 hours, 12.5 kilometers. Yeah, pretty good going. I'm glad I've done it now though, because it's kind of getting to the peak of the hotness today. If I keep the back doors of the van open and the sliding door open as well at the other end, you get quite a nice breeze coming through. It's quite good. Cheers everybody to the sunshine that brings life to this world, even when it's really hot. Oh, that's good. Oh, that was absolutely delicious. Definitely going to get that soup again. Oh, I needed that. Now it's time to have a sleep. So I'm trying something new for dinner today. I've got a packet of gnocchi, which apparently you just pan fry and then it's done. Whenever I've had gnocchi before, you always need to boil it in water, so I don't know what's different about this one. But I'm quite excited to try it though. I've never seen this before. Tomato and mozzarella, pan fry gnocchi. Right, well I'm gonna have that. I've got a couple of vegetables as well. I've got a pepper, a courgette, an onion, and I've got some pesto, which I think will kind of bring it all together quite nicely. We've also got a new addition in the van. We needed a frying pan, and the pan that we usually bring in the van is too big for the cupboard. So we got one of these Tefal ones that has the detachable handle, so that will fit in the cupboard quite easily, and the handle's not blocking the door so it won't shut. But basically how it works is the handle's got these two red buttons on the side. You just push those in, and then it clips on to the pan, and then there's like a thing underneath that you just push like that, and then you've got a frying pan. And then obviously the reverse to get it off. So we've got a slight problem, everybody. Our lovely new frying pan isn't the professional version, so it doesn't work on induction hobs. Which means that it's no good. So instead of using it on the emergency gas hob that we have, I'm not going to use it, and then hopefully we can still send it back. But yeah, that's really annoying. But never mind, I've still got the saucepan that I can cook everything in. And it should basically do the same job. But yeah, that's really annoying. I was looking forward to using that, but never mind. Oh. That's really good. It's kind of like a combo between tortellini and gnocchi. So you have the texture of the gnocchi, but there's like a filling on the inside. That's really nice. I could have done with a non-stick pan though, because I've burnt quite a lot of it at the bottom of the saucepan, but that's fine, I can wash it off. Really good. Well, it's cooled down a bit in here. I've still got the back doors wide open because I know that if I shut them, then this van's just going to turn back into an oven. I don't ever like to complain about nice weather. I think 20 degrees for me is pretty much the sweet spot. 26, especially in the van as well. It's a little bit too warm. I think all the insulation we put in the van though is helping, and the fact that the van's silver might reflect some of the heat a bit, I guess. I'm not looking forward to when it gets to 30 and above, which is what it's forecast to do in 2 days time. I think tomorrow's going to be 26 again, and then I think it's going to be 30 and then 31. But dinner was lovely anyway. I had a lovely walk today, really enjoyed it. Last time I said I was going to bring some cake with me instead of having chocolate bars, but that didn't materialise. So I've got a Kit Kat and a Gold Bar again. You gotta love a Kit Kat though. Dark chocolate Kit Kat's the one, can't beat it. But I'm gonna settle down for the night anyway. I'll see you guys in the morning, and I hope that you have a lovely evening and enjoy the sunny weather. One day I'll make a cooked breakfast with some bacon and eggs and bits and pieces like that. I just can't be bothered, and I like cereal, so I usually have cereal. Slept really well last night. I didn't get too hot, but I had to have the fan running all night long. It doesn't actually use that much power, the fan. I'm not sure how many watts it uses. It's only like 40 watts or something. So I think over the course of the night I used up maybe 20 amp hours of power, which is about 8% of the battery to run the fan all night, which to be fair I think is pretty good. I can't hang around for too long because I need to get back home, so I think I'm going to finish my cereal and then pack up the van and pretty much get going. I'm not sure where I'm going to be going next week or what the weather's going to be like, but I guess we'll have to have a look and make some plans and figure something out. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.